Gotcha.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another Monster Hunter World video. This is Thegameconomist, and today I'm running some tests on the Gunlances level 4 wide shelling. So basically I'm just trying to get into this weapon more, and I need to understand how the damage loops work on this weapon, like what's an optimal damage loop, and this is my way of testing it. I just take a meaningful chunk, right, usually damage and reload, and then I'm going to hit the training pole, and using my recording equipment and timestamps, I'm going to be able to see the exact DPS, which is what you guys are going to see here. I'm not going to break down every test that I run. I just kind of wanted to explain what I was doing and also my conclusion. If you watch, I show the DPS for each of my tests. One of the things I conclude is that it looks like you can actually use the Wyvernstake as well as Wyvern Fire in your actual fights, although the Wyvern Fire kind of carries you far away. Also the jab shelling, you know, where you jab shell, that didn't actually, it was surprising, it didn't actually come out to be the most damage that you could possibly do, assuming that my method was accurate. And another thing you have to consider is this is not a completed build for the Gunlance, so it might be slightly different at the end, but that is on a full build, but I don't actually know that because I didn't test it that way. I just did the same build all across. I also did one physical test where I didn't use any shelling at all. That was really bad, but that's for this particular lance and without a physical build, so that's a little biased for that test. Alright, and yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and give you the conclusion, and then I'm going to butt out, but the conclusion I discovered was that as long as you're getting a full combination in with the weapon, the DPS didn't actually vary too much. Like, as long as you use all the moves you can do before you have to do a reload on the Gunlance, the DPS was actually pretty similar. And the biggest combination was also surprisingly the highest amount of damage per second that you could deal. I think it was like overhead smash, burst, and Wyvernstake, both of those things. So that's really interesting, but it wasn't the best damage by a lot. It was the best damage by only like 1 or 2 DPS. So basically it just says you can do it if you want to, but maybe that's a little higher risk on some monsters because some monsters are going to be able to interrupt you in the middle of that combination. Another thing I didn't really examine too hard was how sharpness works. Maybe sharpness is better for some damage cycles than for others. Alright, and that's everything. I just wanted to share this video with you guys, share what I learned, and see maybe if you guys learned something from it as well. Alright, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.